Impromptu speech number 1, positive attitude. It's one of my favorite things to talk about. Positive attitude is one of those cliches like, oh, just be happy. When we hear that, we're not particularly happy. We think, how? How do you do that? Most of us are never taught how to have a positive attitude. The more that I've learned and researched this particular topic, I have found that positive attitude is a learned skill like anything else. We teach our mind, our subconscious and conscious mind, how to see the positive in the world by what we consume. What do we think about? Who are the 5 people that we're around the most? What do we read? What do we listen to? And what do we watch? When we consume material that train our mind to see the positive, then it becomes more natural, and it's a skill that we can learn to have over time, which will help us to feel more fulfilled and grow, because we'll be more willing to have experiences outside of our comfort zone. Thanks. Impromptu speech topic number 2, cheesecake. I have worked as a pastry chef for a lot of years, and so I do have some experience in making cheesecake. And I will say my favorite type of cheesecake is New York cheesecake. One of the very amazing things about cheesecake is that it can be many flavors, from vanilla to double Dutch chocolate chip. It can have fruit flavors, it can have also savory flavors, which is really interesting. Cheesecake can be dense, or it can be really light and fluffy, depending on how you make it. Cheesecake can have flour, and cheesecake can be gluten-free or flourless. The most important thing that I've found with making cheesecake is to follow the recipe step by step, exactly as it says. Making cheesecake is a very exact science, and getting the proper measurements is crucial to having a beautiful cheesecake. The second thing is always use a springform pan. It works. Impromptu speech number 3. Topic is nagging. As a mom, I have done my fair share of nagging. And what I have found was my result was sometimes good, in the sense that it got my kids to do what I wanted them to do. I have 5 kids. I've learned that it's not the best way to tell my children to accomplish what I would like them to do, whether that's the dishes, the laundry, clean your room, make your bed. When you nag, especially as a parent, you're teaching your child a communication skill that doesn't work in the real world. Nobody likes to be nagged, and it makes people resentful. They might do what you want, but they learn a degree of respect for you when you nag. If we were nagged as children and our parents taught us to be naggers, it's important for us to unlearn that skill, catch ourselves when we find ourselves nagging, and be open to learning new ways to communicate and ask people how to do things in a way that's respectful to them and to us. And when you're a parent, it's especially important to teach children appropriate ways to communicate with other people in real world situations. Thanks.